What's good? It's the Boom-BapHistorian, and I'm here for another album review. And this is going to be the latest project from Andrew with production by the Groundskeeper. And this is entitled Illustrated Example. The first project I've heard from the production side from Groundskeeper, so that part was new to me. Andrew's an MC that I've been listening to for quite I'd say at least 3-4 years maybe. The last project, and there's been a few projects. The last one that I remember was Still Tip Dove, and Andrew with the trumpets obviously been drinking. For me, Andrew is a very, very dope MC, and I think that I think it's the production that lacks on this project. It's the production that lacks, and I think that's what really brings this project down. It has nothing to do with the lyrical side, but I know if you listen to the Still Tip Dove project he did, the production was very dope, and I think it just meshed well with the Andrew's lyrical abilities, capabilities, however you want to word it. But this album, I just didn't dig the production. So I'm going to go through the track listing real quick. So once again, this is Andrew and Groundskeeper with Illustrated Example. This was released on March 14th of 2025. I'm going to go through the track listing, and at the same time, I will mention the tracks that were dope and give it an overall rating. Let me go find it where I went now. Here it is. So it starts off with Jimmy Rollins, Living Room, For Bobby, Exit Stage featuring I Alive, Yahtzee, Trouble, Brief Encounter featuring Jesse the Tree, First Draft, Frogger, and Things That I Like Part 2. The tracks that kind of stick out for me was the Brief Encounter featuring Jesse the Tree, and I thought Jimmy Rollins was a pretty dope track as well. But for the most part, I just felt the production kind of lacked on this album, and I wasn't feeling the overall production like I was with the previous projects from Andrew. So based on that, I came in at a 2.5 mic. So it's not a horrible album, and like I said, for those that know my reviews or seen them, it doesn't go off of 1 being weak, 2 being, it's basically just saying that it's basically 2.5 mics, so it's, basically 2.5 times dope is essentially. It's just the replay value isn't going to be very high for me on this one, so I hope to hear another project or two if Andrew could put something out this year. And like I said, I just think it lacks based on the production. I wasn't feeling the production on this record, and I think a lot of times, I know lyricism could carry a project. For me, it's the production that usually sets up the lyricism on the album, and that's typically what I gravitate to, and I just wasn't feeling it on this record. So Andrew and Groundskeeper, Illustrated Example, released on 3/14/25, 2.5 mics. If you heard this project, let me know. Maybe I should go through a list to it a second time. Just let me know. Like, subscribe, more Boom Bap reviews coming at you.